It's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video, and back with another video regarding this guy, Dragusin. We got a here we go from Fabrizio Romano that Dragusin is with Djed Spence going the other way. Now, this is a watershed moment, I was told by certain Tottenham fans. Tottenham fans are going really, really excited. And for me, at the moment, it looks like a signing that a guy, a defender, that is going to compete with the likes of Romero and Van der Ven. Now, that could look as very exciting to some people, but it does also add the pressure to the manager, which I will explain a little bit more in further videos, and that's it. But also, I wanted to speak about just a little bit that this defender shouldn't be looked as a player that is going to be on the bench. No, he should be a defender that should be looking to compete for the first team, and in my opinion, should be in the starting lineup or competing for the starting lineup against Manchester United on Sunday. Which, ironically, you could argue that Tottenham Hotspur looked the favourites for that game, which is funny enough when I don't even rate the team at the moment. But look at what's going on with Manchester United. It's a signing that looks like a statement in terms of, are we changing? People are now giving credit to Daniel Levy, but I always said Daniel Levy shouldn't be given credit for doing his job. His job is doing what he should be doing, making signings and making the club better. He gets paid handsomely, and also he gets paid by us, so he doesn't need no credit in the bank. And that's it. And I keep on saying this as well. He can quite easily sack Postecoglou, and then everybody else is going to say, what you doing? So Daniel Levy will do whatever Daniel Levy wants to benefit Daniel Levy. And that's it. So there's no credit in the bank for doing your job. You know what I'm going to say about Paratici should be never in our club, and that's it. But when you look at what the signings is at the moment and what it's entailed, the player's got qualities that it looks like a great defender, as well as that he's got some passing ability as well that we need to enhance, and that's it. But he plays into the system what Postecoglou wants. And then it heads back to what I said before the video earlier on. This is now putting pressure on Postecoglou. He's getting what he wants. He wanted Tino Werner, he got him on loan. He wanted Dragusin, he got him on a deal with a swap deal for Spence. Now, you're seeing now the pressure is now looking on him. He's been backed. I'm still sceptical at the moment, which I'm not going to change because I told you when I'm going to change. But now you can see the angles have changed towards Tottenham Hotspur making a statement this season. The signings are not really a statement. I never looked at signings being a statement now these days. It's what you do on the pitch. And for me, if this is an elite manager, Postecoglou, go and win that league. Has your expectations changed, Tottenham fans? I'll be interested to know. Leave it in the comments. Also, the whole thing with the agent, with Dragusin's agent, was quite interesting. And it shows you a little bit that he made his promise to Tottenham. Yes, he's stuck by his word. But let's just be honest here. He wanted to go to the Premier League, so I wasn't worried about him going to Bayern Munich. He did say he wanted to go to the Premier League in his before, and he did agree personal terms, rumoured to agree personal terms. So for me, there was no concern there. And this is nothing against Bayern Munich, because for me, it was just a case of, what do you really want to play? Do you want to play in a entertainment league, entertaining Premier League, where you've got all the best managers and have the opportunity to show what you're worth? And then if you do well at Tottenham, if Tottenham don't progress what you want, He could go to a Man City. He could go to a Liverpool. He could go to a massive team, which is what players strive to do when they go to the Premier League. Build up, use this team as a building block to go somewhere better. And that's it. And that's the reality of it. And that's it. And the agent is just looking at it like this. He's thinking, well, where can I make the most money? So, I mean, I'm not surprised by the reaction. It's quite interesting. He's quite open about it. That, oh yeah, I'm shocked that he's not gone to Bayern Munich. But at the same time, I don't think it shows any different side to him. Yeah, it shows that he's loyal to Tottenham, but I think he's loyal to the fact that he's going to the Premier League. If Tottenham weren't in the Premier League, I think we would talk about a different way, and that's it. But that's just an interesting take. And also, another thing as well. Moving on to Djed Spence, because I really needed to have this chat about Djed Spence. Yes, it hasn't worked out, but now I'm hearing that he's a waste of space. He's destructive. Oh, he's got a bad attitude. Where have you heard that before, Tottenham fans? Oh yeah, Dele Alli. And when we heard the story, what's gone on behind the scenes and what happened in his personal life, that all changed. So why are we saying this now about Djed Spence? It's more our fault as well as his. I recognise, yes, he's got a problem with his attitude. But I can tell you this for a fact. There were more players like that in the 90s, and they could get away with it. And the reason why they got away with it is because they wasn't under pressure as much as it was now. It's not just on the players now, it's more on the managers. Because I said it's a bang average league for a reason. Players right now are not consistent enough. It's more about systems. And managers haven't got time to sort out players' problems. You can see right now with Sancho at the moment, people say that he's got an attitude problem. But ironically, he didn't have a problem at Dortmund though. Maybe it's because Manchester United haven't got the time to deal with issues with certain players. They've got to win. It's the same thing with Postecoglou. He's got to go and win. Conte, he's got to go and win. So he hasn't got time to try and help out a player to try and get up to speed with their systems. They need to keep on going and keep on going. And unfortunately, for certain players, like your Djed Spence, like your Dele Alli, like your Sanchos, they'll be left by the wayside, unfortunately. But back in the 90s, you could see that people like Gascoigne, who would be looked as an attitude problem, the Mavericks of football, Vinnie Jones, who have, strong opinions, Roy Keane, they were looked as, they're troublesome. We don't want those sort of players here. We need people that are working hard, got pace and does that and does whatever the manager wants. Harry Redknapp would have loved a player like Djed Spence. Absolutely loved him. Remember Martin O'Neill? Would have loved a player like Djed Spence. Even loved a player like Dele Alli. I remember one player, Stan Collymore. He would have never survived in this era because he would have looked as an attitude problem, Stan Collymore. But now, because it's so focused on systems and certain things in football now, and football's completely changed now, it's more focused on systems and the managers. Players like Djed Spence, Dele Alli, can it be no more? And that's why I say what I say about Djed Spence. Yes, it's his fault, his attitude, yes. But it's not fully his fault. We sold him a dream. That was down to strategy and what we did, and we didn't help him. But he should have helped himself as well. I absolutely accept that, and it's the right move that he's moved, and that's it. But he hasn't got a bad attitude, in my opinion, and that's it. So that's your short, sharp video from your man, your boy, Mr. Box Office, the main event, the Professor of Truth and Entertainment, the ratings killer. And if you don't know, get to know. And you'll get more videos like this. As you can, please like and subscribe, because I'm near to 1,000 subscribers and that's it. So, as always, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy, Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on, you Spurs. And I'm out.